Alright, I'm very proud of myself right now. Anyone who has loved Halo as much as me will absolutely 100% appreciate this video. I'm not going to hold this on any longer. This is a video by Hidden Xperia. I need to point out this is not his video. Like, I'm not just showing his video for no reason. This is something I came up with. I'm going to be explaining the game of Halo Infinite using this as what I started off with, and then going to show you the exact thing that I did that may have just spoiled everything. Like I always say, if you don't want to see it, spoilers ahead. You can also read the book yourself. I'm not going to spoil everything. I'm not going to read the book to you, but this has a massive reference. This is something that I need to point out cannot be a coincidence. And let's just get into it. So this is something you need to see first.
New AI chip. I want to give a huge prop to Zepiel for finding this. Honestly, some absolutely god-tier detective work right there. Basically, he screenshotted all the red bars that show up in Chief's BIOS and then put them all together to create a QR code which, when scanned, takes you to a page with a 40-second audio file. I'll let you guys listen to the raw audio file before we start breaking it down. This is part of me. I don't know why. I don't know how, but it is me.
And now we go off to my part of the research. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Let's get into it. Okay, so what I did was I googled in quotations. It will not come up unless you type it in with quotations. Quotation. I don't know how, comma, I don't know why, comma, but it is me. Quotations. And this book comes up. Now this book is actually pretty awesome. I've read through most of it from the beginning. I have not gotten to the part where this comes up. But there's a reason why this cannot be a coincidence. That is impossible, Lythos said coldly, his blade a literal hair's breadth from Rion's throat. Rion stood frozen, his eyes wide, and staring at his former teacher. I saw his body. I prepared it for its final rest myself. I helped the Arbiter perform the final rites. Rion Vantage died and passed from this world. I say a second time, name yourself truly. Stop it, Lythos, Tobimar said empathetically. We know there's something wrong here. We know there are questions we haven't answered, but, Tobimar, you will stand silent. Quest though you are. Sorry. I am Shoka Taida, and I am also the guardian of the House Vantage. And now thrice I say to this one, name yourself truly. Rion swallowed and then said slowly, Rion Vantage. Lythos, it is me. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it is me. So, there's two reasons why this is important. One, literally says Arbiter. Now, I'm sorry, I don't know any other time when Arbiter is used in something. Like, I've read a lot of sci-fi books. And, by the way, this is sci-fi. For the record, this is from Phoenix Ascendant, which is a really actually pretty good book from what I've read so far. Once again, I'm not going to spoil the book. This is a scene that really doesn't spoil too much to my knowledge. But I would go back and read the whole thing, but of course I don't want to spoil it. So, if you want to know exactly what this means, go back and read it. I personally don't even know yet. But this is extremely relevant, and I can guarantee it. For many reasons. But Arbiter, like, who the hell uses the word Arbiter? I'm sorry, no one really does in sci-fi books. Like, it just doesn't make sense. And, also, the quote is right there. If you Google it, one thing and one thing alone comes up, and I will show you in just a moment. So, I googled, I don't know how, I don't know why, but it is me. I guess you don't need the commas, but, That's it. And this right here is just literally the blog for it. This is all that comes up. Nothing else comes up. So, who here thinks this is relevant? Because I don't know how it couldn't be. And not to mention, it's really well hidden, but this itself will not come up if you type it in without a quotation mark. Here, a bunch of stuff comes up. All music videos. But nothing. Nothing unless you put the quotations in there. It's pretty well hidden, to be honest. People won't think to put in the quotations. But if you do, there's no way to hide that it's a reference from something, if it really is a reference. So, I'd like for anyone to go read the book. It's, it's only before, it's like not even on chapter 15. It's the end of chapter 14, and each chapter is maybe like 4 or 5 pages max, so it's not that long. But I recommend going to check it out. Now, thank you, Hidden Xperia, for making that video. I haven't even finished watching the video. I'm sorry, I haven't even finished it. Because I got excited, and I'm like, wait, what happens if I Google that quote? And I swear, that video came out in June of last year. And I just finally watched it, and I'm like, what the? What? I swear, I'm so proud of myself for finding that. Like, if it's not relevant, then I'm going to be sad. But how could it not be relevant? Like, think about it. Cortana did technically die. I mean, she was tortured by the Gravemind. I'm going into Halo lore now, which is kind of spoiling Halo, but I don't give a shit. Sorry. She was tortured by the Gravemind. She was lost twice. You thought she was dead, but she's not. The first time you thought she was gone, she's not. Although you could say there was some sort of corruption there. I'm just saying. I mean, lore. Why can't you be, all good and everything? Anyways, then you lost her second time, which you thought was permanent. There was no way to undo that. But then comes the third. When she's back, and this time she's the villain. Not to mention, you watched as she left. You watched as she sent you back, I should say. God, I've played Halo 4. How many times have I played Halo 4? Oh, God. I've beaten the campaign like 35 times, I think, on Legendary alone, so it's like... I mean, I've played it enough to see that cutscene quite a bit. My point is, this reminds me too much of the Cortana scenario. Halo Infinite is one of the most... it's one of the games I'm looking forward to the most. Because of what it means for the Halo just history. Like, what it means for the actual story of Halo. Halo 5, I need to point out, I haven't even played yet. I don't have an Xbox One. Like, I don't care. I'm getting one in February, thank God. But I don't have an Xbox One. I have played it. I shouldn't say that. I've played it, but I don't own it anymore. Because I did own it, and I couldn't play it, and then I sold it. And then my friend had it, and I'm like, oh, can I play it at your place? He's like, yeah, sure. So I played it for a bit. I didn't finish the campaign or anything, so I don't know the entire thing. But I've watched the cutscenes. I've watched the movie format on YouTube, where it's like all the cutscenes put together in the form of like one long, extremely long cutscene without gameplay. And I've even watched gameplay from Tobuscus. God, I forgot he did that game. Oh, it was so long ago. My point is, I'm extremely excited to see if this has anything to do with it. Please, if you can figure out anything else, I'm going to continue reading, by the way. I need to figure out if it's relevant, which, for me, it seems 100% like it's fucking relevant. If you guys find anything else that's interesting, let me know, but no, let Hidden Xperia know. Hidden Xperia is, I went to him on Twitter and sent him it, but it's at Hidden, Hidden, xperia. God, I'm so excited. Anyways, that's all, everyone. Bye.